Hello dear students, so this is question number 23, paper 2024, June, non-calculator. The question says, here is C is a circle with center, let's draw a center, let's draw a grid here, and the center is 0, 0, and let's draw our circle here, okay. L is our straight line, the circle C and line L intersect at the point P and Q. Let's draw the 2 points over here. So this is our point Q, this is our point P, and P has a coordinate as 5 and 10. So this is our center, right? And Q has a coordinate as -2, and we don't know the y value, okay? So from 0, this is our center O, right? From O to P, that's called radius. From O to Q, that's also called radius, okay? We're going to find out the length OP. OP is the radius. The length is, so we're going to use the length formula. What's the length formula? X2 minus x1 whole squares plus y2 minus y1 whole squares and square root, okay? So we're going to use 5 minus 0 whole squares plus 10 minus 0 is 10 squares. That gives us our radius. So 25 plus 100, that gives us 125 radius. So OP is also equals to OQ. So OP to OQ is equals to 125. Okay, so if we work out this one, OQ, they said write down the coordinates of this value. And we need to find out x coordinate of Q is -2. L has a positive gradient and crosses the y-axis at the point 0 and Q. So we need to find out the coordinates. We need to find out the value of K over here, okay? We need to find the value of K on this point. How are we going to find out the y coordinate of the point Q? We're going to use exactly the same formula. So we know that 125 root is the radius. And the same formula, the coordinate is -2 minus 0 is -2 squares plus y squares and square root. That gives us 4 plus y squared is equal to, if you take a square on both sides, so the square root and square root cancel out. So 125 minus 4 is equal to y squares. And we're going to simplify further. So y squared is equal to 121. If you take a square root on both sides, so y is equal to plus minus 11. Okay. So if we look at the q coordinate, so we have two values of y coordinate. So the first value is -2, -11, -2 and +11. Okay, and the p value is 5 and 10 and 5 and 10. The question says L has a positive gradient. If we find out the gradient of p and q, so we know which one gives us positive gradient. What's the gradient formula? So the gradient formula is y2 minus y1 minus 11 minus 10 divided by -2 minus 5. That gives us -21 minus 7. So the gradient is +3 actually. Let's check for the other point. So same formula, 11 minus 10 over -2 minus 5. So that gives us -1 over 7. Our gradient is negative. But the question says L has a positive gradient. So we need to ignore this one. Okay. So L has a positive gradient and crosses the y-axis at the point 0k. So this is our point K. Okay. So find the value of K. So we know the gradient. And we know the point. Find the equation. So y is equals to mx plus c. What is the gradient? Gradient is 3x plus c is equals to y. So we can find out the value of c. So you have both coordinates. So you can either use 5 or 10, or you can use this or this. Let's use 5 and 10. Okay. So let's use the point 5 and 10. So y value is 10. 3 times 5 plus c is equals to 10 is equals to 15 plus c. And 10 minus 15 is equals to c. So c is equals to -5. So our y-intercept is -5. The equation of the line becomes y is equals to 3x minus 5. So c value is -5. So it means k value is -5. So this is our y-intercept. So this is the final answer of this question. Find the value of k. So the value of k is -5. Okay. So this is our last question. So some students are struggling with the last 2-3 questions. But still, if you try to understand it, this is a very simple question. I hope you enjoyed the whole paper. We finished the whole paper 2024. And if you have any question, please don't forget to write down in the comment section. And please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you. Bye.